Inmates, how is life behind bars? Not these bars, these bars. It's been a good 3 weeks since I last posted. Just been very, very busy. Got a couple of weeks away with the wife as well. Feeling relaxed, ready to get going again. Also getting very much ready for Motorcycle Live in December, which, as I mentioned in my last video, we're gonna be there. Now, I wanted to put this video together because I want to show you what is possible. Now, this bike here is not mine. It looks like mine from here, but it's not mine. This is a customer's bike. The customer is from Scotland. He is not the first customer who's bought his bike all the way down from Scotland. I've dropped him off at the train station to go back home again. He's left the bike here with me for 5 days. Job he has given me to do has taken 4 solid days, probably 3.5. It has been, may I say, a ball ache to actually complete. He's really gone for it. At the end of the day, we're all different and we all like to do something different to our bikes. A lot of us just like to stick on 2 extra lights. A lot of us don't like to stick any lights on there at all, but we appreciate that we need to be seen more in the daytime, or if we're night riding, we want to see further down the road, so we will put on that extra pair of lights. And so we go with a good premium brand like Denali, and then you couple that up with the technology that comes in the Hex EasyCan. You've got a perfect combination. But what this guy has done is he has gone all out. He hasn't held back. So if any of you are watching this and thought maybe the other day, you thought you probably saw a Christmas tree flying up the motorway, heading north towards Scotland, well, it is probably this bike, all right? So it's not my cup of tea, but the customer thinks it's outstanding. They are his exact words. He hasn't seen it in the flesh yet. He's picking it up in the next hour, but I've been obviously giving him updates via WhatsApp and showing him the pictures and the development over the last 3 or 4 days. And he keeps saying, wow, 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 outstanding. So he's gonna be here quite shortly. Okay, so starting from top to bottom, first of all, we've got 2 EasyCans sat in the back of the bike underneath the rear seats, which is powering everything up. So as you can see on the front here, we've got the front camera of the K3 coming through the grille. So the customer has opted to buy the front grille for his K3 camera. And I've put the rear K3 camera into the rear lens as per the customer's permission. Then that is wired directly to the bike's battery and the bike's switch power, which is the 7.5 amp fuse under the seat of the BMW GS Adventure. Also the GS, it's the red and blue wire. So then starting right at the very top, we have DRL amber lights. I'll fire all this up so you can see it all working. So we've got these are in amber, so I wanted to program these so they stay on all the time, so they will replicate the amber lights that you see on the actual turn signals of the bike, so they are both on at the same time. When you indicate, they will blink off and on, as opposed to on and off, on and off. I've then got 2 D4s with the hybrid lenses on them, but I've also paired them up with the S4s down here. So when you turn the bike on, these will come on together. When I indicate left, both these 2 will go off on the respective side, and then when I indicate right, the same will happen that side. So these are doing the same thing. I've got the D7s completely off because I've got these dipped quite a lot into the ground, so we're not completely dazzling traffic coming towards us. We've got the D7s slightly pushed up, so when he does go to full beam, these get even brighter. They're gonna go from 30% to 100%. This is gonna go from 0 to 100%, so you're gonna see a significant change in brightness when you put your full beam on. The customer also opted to keep his OEM lights. Now the max out bundle that I do that this customer actually had, we normally take the OEM fog spots off and then we replace them with the S4s. But he wanted to keep it all on, so he's just got so much light coming from the front of this bike. So we decided to put the S4s down on the lower crash bar. Now, because of the way how the Boxer engine is on a GS, the crash bars aren't even. So you'll notice that the S4s are slightly off if you're really looking for problems. So it's very hard to get perfect symmetry when you're mounting stuff with the lower crash bars, but we can try. And obviously all of this is tied in. I've programmed them to all strobe when you flash the pass. When you flick the flasher 3 times, they'll all strobe. When you hit the horn, they're all gonna strobe. And let's not forget the emblems. He wanted the emblems as well. So we've got amber coming from the OEM turn signals of the latest 250s, and you've got amber on the DRLs, and we've got amber coming out of the emblems on the side, and they also flash off and on when we indicate. But the very special bit is on the back. So on the back, he asked to have 4 T3s, 4 rear T3s, not just 2, 4 of them, wired into the actual pannier boxes itself. So this took quite some time, drilling the holes, measuring it all up, making a bespoke harness for the inside of the pannier box and putting on special plugs. So when you take the box off, you can unplug it very easily, even with gloves on. And then just to finish it off, he had a rear B6 light as well. And let's not forget, it's got the sound bomb on there as well, so it's very, very loud. So what do you think? Is this the sort of thing that you want on your bike? Well, if you do, link down below, you can go straight through and that'll put it in a shopping basket for you. You can even modify the shopping basket if you want to. If there's things you want to add or take away, you know, choice is yours. If you enjoyed this video, it's just a quick one, then please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I think we're putting quite a few thumbs downs in this one because people do not like this kind of whole Christmas tree approach. Anyway, it's the art of what's possible. Stay safe behind bars and I'll see you in the next video.